We believe the U.S. should get involved in the war against ISIS. We say this because our alliances are too weak to defeat ISIS without us. Also, they lack the technology and skills to stop ISIS on their own. Another reason we should get involved in the war against ISIS is if we don't stop growing the state now, it could come back later and hurt us. The last most important reason is the influence of ISIS is spreading. If we let them keep growing, the state will have supports in every country trying to carry out acts of terror.
We should get involved in the war with ISIS because our alliances are too weak to fight ISIS without the U.S. We say this because the surest way to win the war with ISIS is with the ground troops of the U.S. In the article, How Should the U.S. Defeat the Islamic State? It says if we don't have the U.S. ground troops, it is very slim that we will win the war with the ISIS.
Also, if we don't defeat ISIS now, it will hurt us later. We might not be able to fight ISIS again. In the article, Can ISIS Be Stopped? Paragraph 2, sentence 1. Over 2 weeks this fall, the terrorist group nearly killed 400 people in attacks in 3 different countries. ISIS is getting stronger and stronger every day, so we should stop ISIS now before it is too late. And they are stronger than us.
Plus, the influence of ISIS is spreading. It's getting stronger. For example, in the article, Can ISIS Be Stopped? Paragraph 2, sentence 1, it says, couple who are claiming allegiance to ISIS but acting on their own killed 14 people. This shows that ISIS' influence is getting stronger because they did this for ISIS.
You could argue that the United States should not try to solve the problem in Syria because as long as Russia backs Assad, he will stay in power. This is a valid argument, but without U.S. participation in the war, there is a very good chance ISIS will become victorious.
That is why we think the U.S. should fight back in the war against ISIS because our alliance needs us. If we don't stop them now, it will hurt us later in the war, and the influence of ISIS is getting stronger, so the U.S. should get involved.